Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be doing 4 very quick and easy Valentine's Day projects that you can do with a Cricut Maker 3. I do want to start off by thanking Cricut for sponsoring this video and sending me my new Cricut Maker 3 machine. This is in the color Zen Blue. It is so pretty. I really do love this color a lot. But this is the newest machine that they have out right now, which is the Cricut Maker 3. So for those who are new to my channel or are new to Cricut period, I have covered a Cricut a lot on my channel, but for the newbies here, you may be asking, what is a Cricut machine, or what is the best Cricut machine for me? So Cricut is a smart cutting machine that allows you to create personalized projects with hundreds of different kinds of materials. The Cricut Maker 3 specifically cuts way more material than some of the other ones because of the compatibility and the different blades that it has. It does work with a software called Cricut Design Space. That is where that's the software that you're going to use to go ahead and design all of your projects. And you can use their images and their fonts as well. They do have a very wide range variety of images and fonts. And then once you've created your project in Cricut Design Space, it will go ahead and send Cricut Design Space, the software will send your image to your Cricut machine to go ahead and cut it out for you. I have been using Cricut Design Space in the Cricut cutting machine for a very long time now, and I will say it is super beginner friendly. But like I said, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a couple of Valentine's Day projects that are super easy, super simple, very beginner friendly to go ahead that you can gift, or you can do it with your kids to send to I know I'm sending some of the gifts that I'm doing today. I'll be sending with my son, my older son, to school, and then my younger kids to daycare for their teachers and for their friends. So I am so excited about this project. We're going to go ahead and get into it. All right, so I kind of wanted to quickly come on to Cricut Design Space to show you guys exactly how I design these projects in the software Cricut Design Space. The first one I'm going to show you is going to be the tile, the love tile. So I'm going to go over here to shapes, and I'm going to select a square. And I'm going to go ahead and unlock the square so I can put in the dimensions that I need. And it is 12 long by 3 inches high. And this is going to basically just be my template. And I'm going to turn it white so we can go ahead and use it. Then I'm going to come over here and get some text. And this is I'm going to type out each individual letter, and they're going to be capitalized. And then let's go into was it? Let me see. ABC. Trying to find. This is the Childo. This is the name of the font that I'll be using. And then I'm just gonna duplicate that. Type O. Duplicate that. Type V. And then duplicate that. And type the word E. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and fit it. I'm actually gonna make my screen a little bit bigger so I can see here. But I'm basically just going to place this inside the template so that I can see how it'll fit. And I also want a heart. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get a heart, and I'm just gonna turn that red. And I'm going to put those like in between the letters. So then O. And then I'm going to duplicate this heart. And then we're going to do V. We are going to duplicate this hearts. Duplicate. There we go. And then add E. Okay, so this is basically how it's going to look on, and you want to leave a little bit of space at the top, at the bottom, and on the sides. But this is basically how it's going to look on our tile. Okay, and then this font is called I Love Glitter. And this is what I'm going to use for the names. I'm not going to go into detail about this font today, but it is called I Love Glitter. If you want a more in-depth tutorial about this font specifically, definitely drop a comment down below and I will tell you how to use it. But this is how the sign is going to look, and this is all going to be in different vinyl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the letters. I'm going to hold down the shift key, select O, select V, select E. I want them to cut just like this because I don't want to have to try to line it up on the tile myself. It's already evenly spaced, and this is how I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and group and attach these so that when they cut, they're going to cut with the space already. And I'm going to do the same thing for the hearts. I'm going to come over here on the side panel and select all 3 hearts while holding down the shift key and do the same thing. Group and attach. So when I go to cut them, they're going to cut with the space. Okay, so let me show you. Now you can cut these both on the mat or off the mat. I'm going to do them without the mat so I can show you guys how it looks. And actually, I forgot to delete that square. We don't need this template anymore. So we can go ahead. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to hide it. So I'm going to go over to make it, and I'm going to cut without the mat so that I can show you guys how it looks. But do you see how it's going to be evenly spaced already? So I don't have to worry about trying to space each letter. Same with the hearts. And then this is how, this was too long to go the other way. So it's going to cut this way like this. Okay. I am not going to mirror this. We are going to be using regular permanent vinyl. So I'm not going to mirror. And then I'm going to go over to continue. And my Cricut design space is just moving a little slow. Okay, hit continue again. There we go. Now it's connecting to my Maker 3. And I'm going to go ahead and select the Smart Permanent Vinyl because that is what I will be using. And then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting. I am going to give you guys a little snip of the Maker cutting the actual vinyl. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we're gonna load in the Smart Vinyl into our Cricut machine. It is ready. This blinking light right here is telling me to go ahead and load our material. And I'm just going to load it right in the rollers like that. And I'm gonna press the load button and it's gonna pull it in. There is, now this is where you would put the attachment for the roller. As you can see, my table is a little small. So I do need another one, but once I get a longer table, I will go ahead and add that attachment so that it's not just, you know, hanging off the side like that. It did go ahead and scan the material, and now this, it looks like a play button. So I'm going to go ahead and press that, and it's going to begin cutting. Now it is all done and it's telling me to go ahead and unload the material. I'm which is what I just did there. And then, like I said, if I was using that machine, I could have just slid the thing right across and it would have cut the vinyl for me, but I just haven't installed it yet because I need a bigger table. But as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see the cuts, but it is cut out. So all I have to do is cut right underneath where my design is and then weed from there. Alright guys, so we are going to go ahead and get started with our projects. I am going to be doing the tile first. I'm going to be using the Smart permanent vinyl on this tile, and I do have that in the color black, red, and pink. So I'm just using some Cricut transfer tape and my Cricut squeegee. I'm going to go ahead and put that vinyl onto that transfer tape, peel it from the back, and then we're going to go ahead and place that onto the tile. I did get this tile from Lowe's, and I will make sure I put everything down in the description box for you, just in case you are wanting to try out any of these projects. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the hearts, and as you can see, because I flattened everything, it did already come in the space it needed to be for me to go ahead and just place it on the tile instead of having to do each individual letter itself. So I definitely recommend flattening it, grouping and flattening it so that it'll cut out in the right amount of space. So all you have to do is just peel it and lay it straight down without having to line up each letter and each heart individually. And now I'm going ahead and I'm taking the pink text and I'm going to lay that on top. This pink was kind of giving me a little trouble coming off of the backing, but there it is. I got it now, and I'm just going to place that right on top. I think this project came out super cute. If you're an OG on my channel, you do know I have done this tile for Mother's Day and for graduating seniors. Over the last 2 years I've been on YouTube, and I really love these tiles. Alright, so the next project is going to be a mason jar that you can gift to your kid's teacher if you want. I did get this mason jar from, I got it from Michael's. So what I'm doing now is I'm just peeling the stickers off so that I can go ahead and customize it the way that I want with the permanent vinyl. And any size will work. You can really kind of play around with this design. And kind of customize it how you want. I am putting Be Mine on the front. You could put the teacher's name, you could put, if you're gifting it to your kids or a family member, you could put their name or Mr. and Mrs. the teacher's name on the front, however you want to do it. This is a Cricut font. I don't remember exactly the name of the font, but I will try to remember to link it down below for you guys. But this is the black premium Smart vinyl, the permanent vinyl in the color black. And I'm just going to go ahead and place that right on the front with the Cricut transfer tape and use the Cricut squeegee. Actually, no, I use my fingers to just kind of rub it on there. And it came off seamlessly. And then I'm going to cut a small piece of the transfer tape off. I did go ahead and cut out, I want to say I cut out about 20 hearts of the red vinyl. And I'm just going to go ahead and sporadically place them all over the jar. I think this project came out super cute. The tile and then I think this mason jar is probably my two favorites, my top two favorites. They came out super cute. Alright, and now that I have all of the hearts everywhere, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it with Hershey's Kisses. I forgot to show you guys in this clip, but I did add some red ribbon around the top of it. I believe I show you at the end of the video, so go ahead and stick around for that. So the next project here is going to be a mug. I am using the Cricut infusible ink in the color Red Cherry, and you basically just cut this the same way you would with HTV. Make sure you mirror it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and weed it out. And then once it's all weeded, you're really just gonna place it right on the cup, exactly how you would place down HTV if I was doing like a t-shirt. I'm gonna go ahead, and the transfer is kind of sticky, so I'm just kind of pushing that down with my fingers. And then I am gonna take a little bit of heat tape and just put it on both sides of the transfer, just to make sure that it doesn't move or anything like that. And then I'm gonna cut off the excess transfer on the top and the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this for both sides. Like I said, I will also link down the infusible ink in the description box, as well as the Cricut mug press, which I will be using for this project. Now I have it, excuse me, now I have it all taped down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in my Cricut mug press for the full time. So there's 5 white lights at the top of the Cricut mug press, and I am going to leave it in there until it beeps, which I believe is about 5 minutes. But once it's all done, it is going to go ahead and beep and let me know that it is done, and you just open it and take it right out. I would suggest using heat gloves for this. I didn't, because I guess I'm just kind of crazy like that. But I'm basically just peeling away the transfer, and this came out so vibrant and very, very pretty. It's so simple. It is so easy using the Cricut mug press and the infusible ink, making these little mugs like this. Oh, and I did get this Be Mine Valentine from Cricut Design Space. It was 99 cents. If you do not have their access program or their monthly subscription, it was 99 cents, but that design was available in Cricut Design Space. And now for the final project, it's going to be some cute little candy bags. I just made a sticker with some printable sticker paper. It's in glossy sticker paper, and I just printed this off with my regular printer. I created the sticker with the offset feature in Cricut Design Space and just made it white, so that it would just cut out clear around my design, the Happy Valentine's Day design, which I also got from Cricut Design Space. It was also 99 cents. And I do have some extra hearts left over from the mason jar project, so I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of those to the front of the bag. And again, this is the Smart vinyl in the color red, and I'm just going to place a couple of those on there, and then put my Hershey's Kisses inside the bag. This is the celebrated treat bags. I did get them from Michael's. I will try to link these down below as well. But this is super, super cute. I'm making a bunch of these for my kids to take to school for all of their friends. But that is something that, you know, the kids can do themselves. They can peel, like if you print off a bunch of stickers, they can go ahead and peel the stickers off and put them on the bags themselves. So you can definitely implement little hands on this kind of project. It's very simple, and it turned out super, super cute. All right, so those were the 4 projects that I did with the Cricut Maker today. Like I said, they were super simple, right? Super easy, very, very beginner friendly. Like I said, this tile one is definitely my favorite. It came out super, super cute. This one's definitely my favorite. But these are all things that you can give to your teacher. You can give to your kids. Like these little goodie bags are super cute to give to your kids so that they can give to their classmates, things like that. And then they can gift the teacher this and gift their classmates the candy bags. I just thought these were really simple, easy, cute ideas. But that is all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. As always, you guys be safe. Don't forget to join my Facebook group, Crafty Mamas. I will link everything down in the description box as well. all of my materials, my machines, literally everything that I used in this video will be linked down below. So if you have any questions about those, definitely check the description box first. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.